Let me compose myself. Right, so the first game of the stream, the UEFA Champions League group game against Sporting Lisbon. Potential banana skin here. Could be a difficult game. So, I'll put a poll out. People wanted to see Mbappe and Aubameyang start this game rather than and potentially have to be rested for the Spurs game. So that's what we're going for. Dembele, I think, is going to start out wide as well. We're going to give Reece Nelson an opportunity to play as well. I think he probably comes in for Berger. Casemiro isn't on the greatest form, so we'll play Pogba deep and Savic in there. Yeah, I think he'll do a good job there. Lucas Paqueta should probably start, so we'll put him in there instead of Harry. He's on incredible form. We could give Mascherano Jr. a game, but I don't know if we want to blood him in the Champions League. We'll put him on the bench. Put him on the bench. Joe Willock didn't do too badly in a previous game we played. Gave him a chance in the FA Cup. He wasn't too bad. So I think that's the team we're going to go with. As for Sporting, we're looking at Gelson Martins to be a big threat, as is Bas Dost. So we'll probably want to mark up there. Have delete on Bas Dost. And get Pogba on Bruno Fernandes. Kolasinac should do a good enough job on Martins. And Bellerin's quick enough to keep up with anybody as well. Bellerin's been very solid lately. Could play Tierney. Could play Tierney in there. He's the quicker of our two left backs now. And he is going to be the future. I think Kolasinac is probably going to be more suited to the North London derby. So I think that's what we're going to go with. Let's make sure that we have our counter target set. Alright, let's do this. Boy, oh boy. I'm expecting a tough game here. Expecting a very tough game. Bas Dost is likely to be a problem. Classic target man. Is a sort of player that we don't tend to cope well with. Every team has its weaknesses, and players like Bas Dost are definitely amongst ours. And away we go. And we know they're going to try and play down the wings as well. There we go. Well done. Don't give them any time when they're playing down those flanks. Mbappe now. Starts into some space. Oh, good tackle. A very good tackle. Now, Sporting Lisbon are a decent side, and they've always had, you know, a pedigree of bringing through some of the best talent Portugal has to offer. The likes of Nani, played for Sporting Lisbon. I believe Cristiano Ronaldo. I mean, he wasn't too bad, was he? As footballers go. Oh, Aubameyang couldn't quite get there. So we can't take anything for granted here with this team. Yes, on paper we are better than them, but they're not a team to be underestimated by any stretch of the imagination. And they've got themselves their first corner. And they are looking to sit defensively. Oh, the acrobatic effort just off the bar, and we were absolutely none the wiser there. That could have been bad. Wow, Donnarumma nowhere near that. Long ball straight up to Aubameyang. Mbappe now finds Lucas Paqueta, who can deliver a ball quite well, but on this instance only as far as the Sporting defence. Oh, they've worked that well. We tried to cut off those lanes and they found new options. Good block. Needed to be. Sporting are giving us a hard time at the moment. Aubameyang finds Dembele. Dembele clips that ball in expertly to Aubameyang, who surely finishes there, and he does, and he's made it 1-0. And what a goal that is. Brilliant goal. Let's have a look at that again. Dembele just shifts his body one way, cuts back. The joys of having a two-footed player is that he can get accurate service either way. Just that half a body feint there. Aubameyang takes it down his chest. Great finish with a weak foot. And Aubameyang is now on 95 goals in 96 games. If he scores a brace here, he goes to 1 a game, which is just a phenomenal record. And now it's Mbappe. Mbappe, oh. Aubameyang! Oh, what an effort that was. It lined up perfectly for him. And we're starting to turn it on a bit now. And that took the keeper at full stretch to keep that one out. We now have a corner. Papa's going to get that around the penalty area, and Paqueta couldn't quite jump highest there. Oh, and Tierney's just been caught absolutely napping here. He'll do well to catch up with Bruno Fernandes, who, whilst not exactly a speed demon, is no slouch either. But we do enough to get that back. Mbappe now takes his time in no rush. Bellerin. Dembele. Oh, with the nutmeg. Ousmane Dembele. Oh, what a save. What a save. And Mbappe couldn't quite beat his man there. And Sporting get clear and live to fight another day. Dembele's been on a fantastic form lately. Just really looking like a phenomenal player. The player everyone would have looked at and thought, at minimum, this is probably the worst he would develop to be. Because there was never any doubt that he was going to become a top player. And now it just remains to be seen how good he can be. And we've got a few players like that. Lucas Paqueta showing how good he is. Berger looks like quite the talent as well. Lucas Paqueta, who we just mentioned. There's a ball round the side there for Mbappe. who makes mincemeat of his defender there and wins a free kick in the process. No card given though. I think the referee's let him off quite lightly there. He can count his lucky stars, he hasn't got a booking already. Pogba. Oh. Tried to put it between the shoulders of those two defenders there in the wall. And there we go. At half time, we are 1-0 up. Looking pretty good. There was some early pressure from Sporting Lisbon. But we definitely look the better side right now. Definitely looking the better side. Let's have a look at what everyone's stamina is saying. Aubameyang's looking decent. I'm hoping to be able to use him in the North London derby. Dembele's looking a little bit tired. He's been doing a lot of running, as has Mbappe. So we might need to rotate a little bit in the second half. Bring on Reece Nelson, give him an opportunity. I think if we make it 2-0, Reece Nelson can come on and get a chance. We know how good he is. Hasn't had a whole load of chances this season. The games where we have looked to use him, he's been in a poor condition. Paqueta now. Looks over the top for Mbappe, for Aubameyang. Oh, and just couldn't quite take that into his stride. Kieran Tierney's positioning is something that's definitely going to need to be worked on. Oh, Ousmane Dembele linking up well down that right hand side as he does. Pogba floats that in. Mbappe gets there first. He's not going to get there second though. Oh, Bastos turning Kimpembe quite comfortably there. And not many that can do that. Pogba receiving the ball from deep. He's doing well in that deep playmaker role today. With a lack of options available to him, Fernandes tried to strike it from range. Pogba marking Bastos there. And that shot was harmless. Big one goes up to from Donnarumma to Aubameyang. Oh, it's a good tackle. Overrun that a little bit. And they've got many in space. What a save from Donnarumma. That was rifling towards the top corner there. And he knows exactly what he's done there. That is a phenomenal save. And yeah, Sporting opened us up. Oh, that's a phenomenal save. Right, now let's defend this corner. Oh, this is a fantastic play from Arsenal. Now Mbappe can stretch his legs. Oh, and he's just stopped there. Too many men in front of him. Aubameyang makes it 2. And he is now on 1 goal a game. That's if my maths is correct, that is 96 in 96. And he's well on his way to being by far the fastest Arsenal player to 100 goals. But what a finish that is. 2 left-footed strikes today. You can't even show him onto his weaker foot because he'll score with that as well. Very good assist there from Mbappe. And now we're going to have some of the subs warming up. Maybe bring Reece Nelson on. Oh, Savic, you've got to win that. Savic, you've got to win that. That's poor from Savic. He's let him back into the game there. If he just puts anything on that, they don't get the opportunity to come back. They don't get to play that ball into the box. Let's have a look at that again. It's a good clearance. Savic has just got a challenge for that, and he doesn't. Poor. Very, very poor. Alright, so we're going to have to rest Dembele. Or put Reece Nelson on. Not really the sort of situation I would have wanted to introduce him into this game in. But such is life. I think if we give Mbappe the armband and play Mascherano in there, give Pogba a rest before the derby. Let's go. Makes his debut for the team, Mascherano Jr. Tierney. A ball over to Aubameyang there. Tried to go for what would have been a hat-trick. Well done, Bellerin. Donnarumma just putting hearts in the mouths of Arsenal fans everywhere there with that positioning. Now Reece Nelson picking up where Dembele left off, but the ball into the box was cut out and we've got a corner. Mascherano on this. Whips it. Oh, it was a good header. Reece Nelson could have scored there with his second input of the game. Really should have done better. He had a free header there. Mascherano puts that into a good area again. And Reece Nelson is challenging for these headers. He wants something in this game. Now, Bellerin's got a job on here. Well, we just about get away with that. Oh, just one too many. Probably could have turned. Well done, Bellerin. Oh, I should have let it go out probably. And that's gone out for a corner. We have to defend this. Oh, that's sickening. And we knew that man was going to come up and be a problem. Bastos. And you can't give a man like that a free header. You just can't. Aubameyang. Oh. Yes! I wasn't sure if he was going to put that away, but he did. And Mbappe, he's done it. He's won it for us at the death. He's done it for us at the very death. Oh, what technique that is as well. Keeps it down, keeps it accurate. Oh, that's fantastic. We needed that. Because we sure as hell did not make this game easy for ourselves. I'll tell you who we missed this game. We missed Casemiro. Great save. I thought we were going to concede again. We really missed Casemiro this game. Let's get it out. Well done, Donnarumma. Hold on to that. Hold on to that. We can take our time here. Get this out of here. And there we go. Great that result there. 3-2. And Aubameyang, man of the match, with his 2 goals. Bastos nearly haunted us. But in the end, we managed to get that 3 points in the Champions League. Not our greatest performance. As we saw, we definitely could have done a lot better. We were dominated in parts by Sporting.